program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
And if you don't like the F I'm saying, kick rocks with no socks while wearing flip-flops. Let's go.
When you first joined the division, what were you expecting? I'm sure they told you about the sacrifices you'd make. Things you might have to do one day. But none of us could have ever predicted this.
What is good, Spectacular Gamers? I am Sergeant First Class Spectacular, your host, as usual, for Gaming So Spectacular, and welcome back for another review. Now that the first-person shooter market is overrun with the same old vibe of game, it seems third-person shooters won't be outdone. With games such as Tomb Raider, Gears of War, and Uncharted setting the bar very high, there's very little room for error. If that weren't enough, Tom Clancy's name and license has all but run its course. Recent games like Ghost Recon Future Soldier and Rainbow Six Under Siege haven't done much to uphold the good name of both Ubisoft and Tom Clancy. With The Division, however, Ubisoft looks to change this. The question of the day is, can The Division bring back honor to the name Tom Clancy? Stick around and find out in this review of Tom Clancy's The Division.
Back on the breaking news, leading with unconfirmed reports of a smallpox
outbreak is a highly rehearsed scenario.
And National Guard units converging on a hospital in central
bridges are
Manhattan.
closed. It's smallpox is a very real danger.
AIDS, more than a
There's not enough vaccines.
Let me stop you there. This is not a panic situation.
An entire American city.
Known as the green poison, Central Park has been converted to a mass burial ground.
Power outages, gas line leaks, fires. The government's
Expecting another night of widespread looting.
People of New York are begging.
What would have?
Any available units. Fire and house in the first responders are either dead
No resources available.
or treated like animals.
It's not a job. We're not trained for that.
We are your coworkers. We are your neighbors. We might even be your friends.
We were activated, but when we get the call,
We leave everything behind.
we are.
The Division.
On Black Friday, a smallpox pandemic transmitted by a virus planted onto black notes sweeps through New York City. The disease, called green poison and the dollar flu, causes widespread chaos, and Manhattan is placed under quarantine. The US government activates sleeper agents in the population who operate for the Strategic Homeland Division, or simply the Division, to assist with emergency responders in restoring order. The Division story is a deep and intriguing one and satisfyingly unfolds at a slow but nice pace. It was very smart of Ubisoft to include a story. Without it, things would totally revolve around online play. Games like Evolve and Destiny suffered greatly from an absent story. So when a gamer's internet is down, things get boring pretty fast. The Division has so much going for it graphically that it's frustrating to see the hiccups that it goes through at times. First off, this game at a glance is breathtaking. The care and detail given to the city of New York isn't very impressive. Cars react to being shot nicely. Snow and other weather physics are nothing short of amazing. Shadows, lighting, and other little touches are remarkable. With a clean and crisp HUD or HUD, gamers will easily become immersed as fights unfold throughout the city of Manhattan. Just as quick as you'd admire the visuals, you'll doubly be frustrated. Numerous graphical glitches and bugs plague this great looking game. Clipping, map texturing, and pop-up happen far too frequently. With a game this graphically sophisticated, a few hiccups are expected, but it happens way too often. The gameplay is a mix of several games. There are elements from Borderlands, Destiny, and Grand Theft Auto to name a few. You'll basically be playing an MMO. You build stats, buy gear, and earn loot. You take control of your agent, scour the city in hopes of helping citizens or securing drop zones, much like Dying Light. Unlike Dying Light, your best bet is to work with your squad, because going to any mission alone is borderline suicide. You dodge, run, shoot your way through the city. Things are simple and satisfying. But as the game progresses, the mastery of your character becomes deep and rewarding. The loot system is a bit broken, but then again, what console MMO isn't? The game lets you create your own character, but as you venture online, you quickly learn that there isn't much depth in this area, as hordes of online players resemble each other. Load times are an absolute pain in the butt. You will be sitting through cutscenes only to be greeted with black screens as the next area load and load and load again. To sum things up, the game is fun, but gets old very quickly. The sound is quite impressive, but music itself is absent. The guns sound realistic and other ambient sound fills in the gaps. Sadly, music is missing while you play. What's left is dead silence until either a huge battle or a cutscene takes place. Don't expect much by the way of sound in this one. The replay value is high, mostly due in part to the online fun that can be had. You team up with friends and or strangers to tackle the challenges of Manhattan gives you. Enter the dead zone and duke it out with other players. Or do the unthinkable and go rogue. The potential for endless fun is there, but unfortunately things get repetitive real fast. The Division has potential to be played for years, but what hampers this is the same thing that plagues many games these days. In a word, that thing is greed. It seems publishers' first concern nowadays is how they can drain your wallets and pockets of every dollar you have. Can't earn it? Why not buy it? Want weapons or gear? Even the odds? Why not buy it? You want a DLC after DLC but no bug fixes? Why not buy it? Much like Destiny, this game comes off as no more than a cash cow. It's a great game to play online with a few friends for a while, but it soon becomes apparent that you have been there and done it in many other mediocre shooters. So the Division doesn't do much to set itself apart from those aforementioned titles. The Division is a decent rental, but it would be hard pressed to recommend this for a purchase, as you will undoubtedly spend way more than its original price tag of $59.99. The only thing Tom Clancy's The Division will divide is your money from your pocket. With that being said, The Division gets a 5 out of 10. Well, that's our review of The Division for today, guys. This game is a little bit so-so. At best, I would place it at rental. Hey, thanks for watching. And tune in every other Friday and or Tuesday when I put out gaming goodness, cartoons, blogs, and things of that nature. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, if you can't be good, be good at it. Peace.
Good sir, I do believe I've shat in my pantaloons.
And come join the 90-day bars. Act now, and you get a free pair of bling teeth along with some great drink. So if you're ready to stop taking L's a la Meek Mill, then join the 90-day bars. Cop their new mixtape, You Can't